Alright guys, it is no surprise that AMC stock had a red day today. It closed down roughly 7%, and I believe all of the mainstream media, they reached into their archives and pulled out all of the bad news articles that they could potentially find about AMC, and they released it today. Why? Because it's a red day, and therefore they might get more views on their stories. Well, listen, we're going to talk about one of them because we've got a downgrade. Oh no, a downgrade on AMC stock because another analyst says that it's a sell and that it should be trading around the $6 range instead of the $40 range. So let's discuss this because, guys, I agree with them, but I also disagree because analysts seem to think that only one thing matters in this world, and that's book value. Well, that's a fundamental value, and that market value doesn't exist. Well, guys, if you're a news analyst out there, or if you're a stock market analyst, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. There's a thing called market value, and if someone is willing to pay something for something, that's market value. So, of course, if this sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2021 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked on that red button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. All right, now there's a chat out there or something like that that thinks AMC stock should be trading around $6 per share and not $40 per share. It's going to come down 87%, and oh no, we're marking it a sell. Now, guys, if we're basing AMC stock price on the fundamentals, I would go even further is to say, Chad, why stop at $6, man? Why not go down to $1? I mean, think about it. It's your $6 price range for AMC, and he's talking about market cap. He bases it on two things, okay? He bases it on the fact that revenue is not growing as fast as it should, and COVID is still coming. And it's like, okay, we get it. Okay, they're not going out. Not everybody's going to the movie theaters in the same quantity that they were 2 years ago. And he also bases it on the fact that their balance sheet is a little bit screwed up right now with all of their debt load. Sure, dude, I agree. But still, why stop at $6, man? A $6 valuation on AMC makes it worth twice as much as it ever was pre-pandemic. You do realize that. You're still giving it twice the market cap that it ever had pre-pandemic. So if you're going to talk about the fundamental value, I would argue that AMC is not doing twice as well as it was doing at its best point pre-pandemic. It's probably doing worse. So Chad, do a little bit better next time. At least get something that should make the news. Be like our boy and say that it's worth a penny or something like that so we could actually fret about it and talk about it for a minute. But let's talk about the differences. Okay, guys? There's a market value and a book value. The mainstream media loves to bring up the market value of AMC stock. Why? Because it is below the market value of AMC stock. For whatever reason, I can't fathom the reason that the mainstream media would want you to sell AMC other than the fact, well, maybe they're a little bit jealous that they didn't get in, and as soon as somebody gets jealous, all of these bad ideas start coming out. If they can't have it, guess what? No one can have it. And of course, they missed their opportunity. They don't think it's going to go higher than $40, which it certainly will. And therefore, if they can't have it, nobody can have it. We just got to be upset with it. That's reason number one. That's reason number one. Reason number two, who do you think pays the mass media these days? Who do you think is behind all of these news articles? And of course, they want AMC stock price to go down so they're not losing money and billions of dollars on the short positions they have out there. So let's talk about the difference between book value and market value. Book value, you can find it in a variety of different ways. You can base it on a multiple of revenue. You can base it on assets. You can base it on debt to equity ratios and debt to asset ratios and go on for days and just there's a lot of different numbers you can come up with. Let's just agree that all of the book value valuations for AMC is below the current market price. I think we can get there. We know that AMC is trading at a multiple of its book value right now. So market value comes into play. At $43, $44 per share, the market is saying that AMC stock is worth at least $43 per share. That's what market value is. If somebody is willing to pay it, that's what it's worth. Now, guys, you can look at this. You can look at examples of this all over the world. I mean, think about the last time you went to a concert. That seat that they sold you, maybe it was a $5 seat, but you purchased it on a secondary market, and you paid $10, $20, $50. You wanted to go, so you bought it for that price. I don't know, a pizza. A pizza might be worth $1, but you pay $10 for it. All those ingredients, sure, you went out there, you paid more than it was worth because you were hungry. That $1 million gallon of milk that we were talking about in a couple videos ago, absolutely. That $1 million gallon of milk, it's not worth $1 million, certainly, but somebody would pay for it if they needed the last gallon of milk that is on this earth. You get the idea that people are willing to pay more than something's book value. But this is not the story that the mainstream media is pushing right now because they have an agenda. They don't want AMC's stock price to go up. They don't want the apes to win this. They don't want the transfer of wealth that could potentially be taking place here. And now listen, guys, this is not a free transfer of wealth where everybody who buys at least one share of AMC is going to be filthy rich. Clearly, we're earning this. We are in this this is a battle, guys, between the hedge funds and Main Street. Wall Street versus Main Street at this point, and we're not going anywhere. And if we don't go anywhere, we win. They want us to get discouraged. They want us to be beaten down. They want us to sell the stock, and if we do, guess where the price of AMC goes? Back to its book value. Because you know who's going to be buying it? Just investors, regular retail investors who are going out there, institutional investors who only buy things based on fundamentals. There's going to be no community surrounding it if they can tear the community apart. So it's very simple, guys. Their strategy is simple. Our strategy is simple. If we just ignore what they have to say, we hold the stock, and we don't get discouraged, guess where the stock price goes? Absolutely. It goes up. Now, if we do get discouraged, if we listen to what they say, if we sell the stock, guess where it goes? Right back down exactly where they want it to go so that they make the money and you and I don't make the money. Guys, I couldn't make it any simpler, and I know that the people writing these articles, they know what they're doing. These analysts out there, they know the difference between market value and book value. Just for some reason, they can't believe it. It's mind-blowing to them, and it should be, because it has not happened to this extent before, and hopefully, if we do exactly what we say we're going to do, it never happens to this extent again, because I believe that AMC stock could be the mother of all short squeezes, and we could watch it squeeze to higher prices than any other stock in the history or in the future of the stock market will do. Now, guys, I want to know down in the comments below right now if you're just ignoring the mainstream media, all of this FUD that they're out there trying to spread around AMC, if it doesn't affect you anymore, if you continue to hold no matter what, inspire us to be better investors down in the comments below, to keep those diamond hands, to hold the line for AMC stock and watch it squeeze to these obscene prices that we've been talking about for months now. And if this button is still red, make sure to subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and of course we are growing our portfolios together. $100 deposit, get you a couple free stocks on Webull. Super simple to set up your account, and the link is in the description below. ClayBro883 on Twitter and Instagram if you want to follow me there. There's a lot of links down there, so make sure to click on each and every one of them. And of course, guys, until the next time, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.